originally we wasn't going to have the distributor at the beginning of the film, but we thought it would make it a bit more professional and get it off to a good start.
Yeah, it just looks more like a professional film.
Yeah, we thought we sort of going directly in with the opening shot, just set it up so it sets it up nicely. Okay, so we started off with extreme close-up of the eyes, which obviously as the film progresses you'll see it's our engine shot as well, so this was quite effective.
This is obviously all similar to like our first cut. As you can see, there's been like filters added on top to make it more eerie. Like that shot, we've had to do like recording on the side.
And black and white, even though that was in the original, just to like, reiterate that it was
just to make sure that people know that it's a CCTV shot.
Yeah. So we used an over-the-shoulder shot, but we zoomed it in more for Lily. Yeah, because in the first cut, you could still see that she had a ponytail, so we thought that would quite match with how Katie looked. So we zoomed it in.
Then this shot
To reshoot this one, we cut it in like the reshoot because she didn't actually put her whole foot into the shoe.
Yeah, probably I think it's just because we didn't want any too long shots, we wanted to make the shots as short as possible.
Just then I changed the music because we had to change the music a little bit because it didn't flow properly. So we managed to change that to make it flow.
So we used that shot. We kept in, didn't we? There was a few running shots we thought about getting rid of, but we quite liked the fact that it was over the.
Quite a lot of running shots because it was too much.
Yeah.
So we added in those like Lily drawings to put again on the storyline.
So we used parallel editing for that. It's made it like
Yeah, so that was something we hadn't really used before.
And in terms of mise en scene, there's Lily's wearing a school uniform, so we thought this would add to the creepiness in a way, because when children are in horror films or thriller films, it's kind of a bit of a creepy aspect. So we thought her having in her uniform would affect the film.
Yeah, I think it was like an innocent element to her.
It's sort of like linking back to the first mentions of Thriller as well.
Yeah.
And then we added in all the titles like directed by, we didn't have in the first part.
In terms of the pace of editing, that was something we didn't really change with our first cuts. We thought the slow shots and the quick shots worked well.
There's another music change here as well. We decided to fade it out earlier and add in some violins to make it sound more tense.
And here again is the extreme close-up of the eyes, so we thought starting and ending with this would be really effective. Progressed a lot considering the prelim and the first cut. So if you look back on the prelim, we didn't have nothing really in terms of mise en scene because it was kind of just focusing on the basics, getting used to the editing techniques. Whereas our first cut, obviously you saw Katie in her hospital gown, and that was probably the most significant part of mise en scene for us because it suggested that she was a little bit mental.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really use many props, did we? So it's kind of a case of all the costume was more important. And then when it came to our final cut, what we did is we thought, instead of having running shots, we thought it'd be good to bring Lily back but put her in a school environment because that represents youth and innocence, and also the youth and innocence is shown in her costume as well. So even though we didn't have many props, a lot of it was just shown in the costume really, wasn't it? And then the shoe shot was a bit of an issue, wasn't it, in the first cut, so we thought we needed to reshoot that.
Yeah, no, because she didn't have her shoe quite on properly, so we felt that that was kind of a bit of a, wasn't quite right.
Yeah, we thought like the ones that were really watching intently would think, oh, she didn't have her shoe on properly there.
So then we thought we'd better go back and reshoot that. So we went and reshot that one again, and then we reshot the corridor scene again, wasn't it?
We did,
like running down
yeah.
the corridor. We reshot that because
I think
clothing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like, the
tights.
clothing, there wasn't quite the right same. So we thought again, if people were watching too intently, that would be good. So we reshot that scene.
We also added in like the scenes like with Lily drawing. So that's
yeah.
like parallel editing to
Yeah.
create more of like a storyline sort of thing.
Yeah, and that was like another prop we used was like the drawings and the like, pencils.
Because it added quite a creepy effect to watch her drawing, because there was one shot, wasn't it, where she drew you with your hands on your head and then it cut to that shot straight away.
Yeah, we felt like it really kind of connected everything together a bit more and made much more like sense to do that. So I think that's where we kind of have developed from since like the prelim and stuff. There's more storyline, there's more like connections between things as well as everything's improved since then.
And when you think from the prelim as well, although we kind of did experiment different angles, when we went into the forest, it was a case of we had so many different shots. We've been experimenting with you getting on Gracie's shoulders just to get the high angle. So I think we learned a lot from that,
Yeah.
experimenting really, and not just going with the basic close up, wide shot and things like that.
We
Yeah.
added effects like filters in the our final cut, as well as like slow motions and like speeding up to fit it all together.
A lot of it did stay the same though, like the music, nothing really changed for that except for the very end because we had comments saying that it didn't build up enough suspense. So we decided to fade it out earlier so we could add in some violins just to build it up a bit more, to make it a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it works because it's kind of climaxing at the right point.
Yeah.
Sounds before it
Yeah.
kind of wasn't quite
Because
there.
wasn't it, when we got feedback, when the eyes opened at the very end, they wanted the music still,
Yeah.
didn't they? So that's
Yeah,
why-
to
There
make it
wasn't
more
one.
like
Yeah.
abrupt and
So we improved on that and now we've got one.
Yeah, we did experiment because obviously in our first cut we didn't have any titles,
yeah,
and that
so
was
we did
something we had
that.
to experiment with to make sure that it wasn't. And the positioning of it as well. So I remember we were struggling a little bit. Where we were like, is this going to look
Editing
right
just
here?
took a while.
Yeah, but
And even like the CCTV shots, that took a while. We like put the black and white filter on, but then getting the recording bit was a bit of a
That was
nightmare.
quite
Yeah.
hard.
So we did that, but we felt that that really showed the audience that was the CCTV
Yeah.
shots. They knew that was the shot. Yeah, but I feel like it's all improved a lot.
Definitely
We've
improved
learned
our
a lot.
skills,
Like,
yeah.
we've learned a lot.
and I think aside from the media side as well, we always, even though we were friends together, I think it was really good teamwork building as well.
Yeah.
And obviously all working together to talk about what we wanted to do because
Yeah,
obviously
like sharing our ideas as well,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like you learned like a lot about planning and organisation and
Definitely.
like how to get
and
on.
schedules and making dates and
We have
Yeah.
worked well as a team because we've done everything like
yeah.
we've all pulled
And
it
we
together.
never take offence if someone said that I think you should do this
Yeah.
or you should do this. We kind of all just got on with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which was good.
we've done things all in a good amount of time.
Yeah.
Like we scheduled when we were going to shoot, and then we've got everything on the blog at like the right moment.
Yeah.
So we